points there, Neil.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, hard fought one, hard fought points as well. Difficult game because of the conditions and the pitch, obviously. I actually felt it probably played better than thought it was going to be honest. Yeah, and we've had to grind it out and fine margins, as it's been in all the games we've played against St Johnstone. But it's an important 3 points after having lost last week to bounce back and win, and that sets us up, nicely for an important week.
Did you change your approach at all because of the conditions when you turned up today?
Not our approach. You just speak about certain moments in the game that, like that might happen. The mentality in these games is really important because, with the wind or the pitch or the rain, it's not easy sometimes to judge the ball or the bounce of the ball, or your touch or your control can be off a little bit, and that then can sometimes affect you. So it's just like controlling the things that we can control, and you've got to show real perseverance in terms of your mindset. And I felt we did that, to be honest.
How important were Elton and James with their movement? It seems wide. Did you want them to move wide? Can it open up St Johnstone?
Yeah, when you're playing against a back three, sometimes the spaces outside, their back three with the wing backs high. But it obviously always depends on where the three are on the pitch. Every situation is different. Sometimes it might be outside, sometimes they might stretch, and it might be you can dive back inside them. For the second goal, we played through them, played through the middle of the pitch, and then Elton's sort of on the outside, I think, of the right-sided centre-back down the side. That's what you try and do, but again, it's not always easy to do that.
It seemed like Michael took a lot of joy in that pass into Shankland.
Yeah, no, and that's playing the formation, you can overload the middle of the pitch if you're prepared to make passes in the middle of the pitch, which is not easy today. And Michael, he waits on the ball, he pauses, which is really important because then that allows the players to get into the right position. So Shanks, just that extra 1 or 2 seconds allows Shanks to get in the position to receive the pass. So sometimes that can make people anxious when defenders are on the ball for a little bit of time, but not with Michael and Jamie because they're good on the ball and they're calm. And it was a terrific pass through the middle of the pitch, and Shanks turns, slides a lovely weighted pass through, and Elton obviously finishes off brilliantly well.
I think Gordon, you show just how vital it is to have a good goalkeeper. The save just before Hart's second goal today. Yeah,
it was an incredible save. It was a match-winning save. Doesn't surprise me, to be honest with you, because you see it every day in training. The way he trains, the way he conducts himself, he's invaluable to us. And we go down the other end, is it a minute or 2 minutes later, and scored a winner. And that's the fine margins of this game. And anyone else, it probably would have been a goal, but Craigie's reflexes and reactions are unbelievable. That was a fantastic start.
How pleased are you with Elton Kabangu responding to the Rangers game? And
massive. Yeah, massive. So pleased for Elton. He's such a positive guy, so infectious. Exactly the type of person we want to bring to Hearts. That character. Yes, he was disappointed after last week, naturally, but he doesn't let it affect him, and he bounces back today. And because his mentality, which is outstanding, that's why he gets the rewards. His first goal was a great goal, a proper centre forward's goal. He's right in there to tap it in, and then his second goal, he just put his foot through it, went for it, and he hit it. And delighted for him, really pleased for him.
In terms of the league position, you're now point off top six. Was that an important one given the teams above you? Most of them won yesterday.
Yeah, we can only control what we can control, and we just have to try and keep winning games of football. And it was important for us to bounce back from last week with a good performance and try and pick up 3 points, and we've done that. It's the start of a big week. You got 9 points on the table, 6 now obviously, and the league could look different come the end of the game at Hibs next Sunday. So this is a really big 3 points, and if I've always said it, if you keep winning games, then the league table will take care of itself.
Have you started looking at the league table?
No, I haven't. No. I saw the results yesterday, and I know that would have affected where we were. So no, if you look at our position where we were and where we are now and the points we've gained, we're improving, and we have improved. and we're in good form. You know, we've only lost one in I don't know how many games now, but yeah, near the end of the season, I think we have 6 games to the split. I think it is 6 games left, and you know our aim is to finish in the top 6. So, how many games we're going to have to win to get into the top 6, who knows?
Just on Cammy Devlin, he missed out today. What's the latest on him, and how important has Benny been stepping into?
Yeah, Cammy's not quite right, unfortunately. He's trained this week, and we had to take a step back because he had effects after the training session where he wasn't right. So we have to move backwards and give him time to rest and start to go again. So it's been really frustrating for him and for us, but you know, his health is obviously the most critical or the most important thing. So we look after him. Won't take any chances on that. And Benny, because he's playing in the middle on his own, or you know, with sometimes is a single 6. It's not a double. He has to cover the ground, and I thought he did it brilliantly well against Rangers last week. And today he does a lot of unnoticed work. The ugly side of the game, the regains, interceptions, puts his foot in, breaks up play, and then he helps us to then set up a counter attack or start off our attacks. And I thought he's been last 2 games. I think he's been fantastic.
Do you hope to have Cammy back for the
Yeah,
next game?
No, we still hope so. Yeah, I say because that happened looks like sort of Friday, so he's still got the time. We just have to take it day by day and monitor him and see how he is. So, you know, we're not ruling him out, that's for certain. But again, we're not going to take any chances either.
Yeah, going back to what you were saying about formation, no, sorry.
That's okay.
I saw that you're playing quite narrow. So how do you? And obviously that wasn't exposed too much. So how do you not let that be exposed as much and get results like you did today?
It's a combination of 2 things. You want to be compact and play together when we're defending. So sometimes, like St Johnstone, you're not quite sure. They've been quite consistent recently, but they have changed shape, and they do change shape during the game. We thought they'd try and overload the middle of the pitch. They started off with a diamond initially earlier on in the season. They changed to more of a box. So we want to get the same numbers in the middle of the pitch to deal with their overload. They give us problems here when we played early on in the season, around late October, early November. So that takes away a little bit of their advantage and hopefully gives us more of an advantage. But by doing that, you then lose a little bit of width at the top end of the pitch. But we also know that with Elton and Jamesy and Shanks, who does it differently, you can then, if you can win the ball, you can then go sort of 3 for 3 against their back players, and that's the moments that you're looking to capitalise on. And we didn't quite do that, even though there was moments when one better pass or one better final ball, we'd have done that.